Hello again. It's supposed to be raining today. In fact, I planned for it to be pouring down, according to all the weather forecasts. But I guess I was wrong. So let's make the best of it. No real. So I made it to Newton all right yesterday. That was good. Got the grommets done on my teeth. All sorted. Teeth are nice and stiff in my mouth now, nice and firm and solid. Excellent. I did do a little bit of filming, which will come up as backup content at some point of my trip over. Very train heavy, but that's okay. Guess what? Another subscriber. Lovely little chat. Boat going out in the distance. Smashing. Look at that, lovely. So what was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, Newton Abbot. Yeah, I went over. Bit of content for backup. If it had been raining today, I would have probably used some of that today. But obviously it's not, so I made the most of it. Get out for a wander. Decided to walk up over the Norman Bridge for a change, rather than walk down it. This is the old Eastcliff walk. Mules Park in there. This is the old Eastcliff walk. Used to come up here quite a bit back in the day, before Mules Park was a thing. Obviously the wall was there and the fields were there, but it wasn't a public space per se. Random door. And that's the door to Jason's garden. Anyway, let's go into Mules Park. Wonder if Doggo's still wearing his bandana. Soon find out. I think last time I came up here I was saying how there was a little bit more growth on the branch that comes down that you could sit on. Now the whole thing has just come out as a huge tree. Look at that. Good boy, you've kept it on. Smashing. Isn't that great? Sometimes we can have nice things. Here's a good boy for keeping your bandana on. Good boy. I am getting a few drops of the old liquid sunshine now. Not ideal. We're not going down to visit the dog dip today. We're going to keep going. And we're going to go up past the orchard. Here we go. There's the orchard. See how they're doing. Oh, quite a few apples now. Brilliant. Even the thin ones are bearing tiny fruit. Smashing. Right, gonna head back, walk down Dawlish Road, just for a change. Here we go, we come out to the top of the orchard, onto the Rowdens. I've probably said it before, but right behind me now where that is, that field up the end there, I remember that as a place where I used to go and ride a motorcycle with my pal that used to live up here many years ago. Here we go, at the top now, and heading down there towards Dawlish Road. This little bit of the road here, well, I don't know if you can see from the markings, it narrows and sometimes you have to slow down to let people come down or come up. Well, that's the original width, obviously, of the road. Hello. Eee. Very nice. It's the rectory where the vicar used to live. Lovely. Wahey! There we go, there's the entrance to the Clifton Hotel. one of those kind of pointless stories that goes nowhere, but just came into my mind, so I'll just impart it to you. That house over there, the blue one, aside from the fact there's a big conker tree in the back garden, well, I think you can just sort of see. Can you see there? There's a... oh, it's probably just a bush. But there used to be a couple of huge, great big trees there in the driveway. Really, really big. Been there for years and years and years. I remember them, they were massive. And I think they were taken down because people were concerned they were going to fall onto the road. But yeah, remember them. Very typical Teignmouth architecture. Those houses. A couple of traditional deck chairs, so you can sit there and enjoy the busy road. Lovely. And here we are, back to the car park where it all started off. Not going to go down through the car park again. Going to go down this way onto the seafront. All this scribble graffiti. Really, I mean, what's that about? It's not art. I'll get a pen or a spray thing and I'll just scribble and then run away into the night. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Pigeons find that a nice place to perch, don't they? You see the mesh to stop them getting inside of that one. And of course no beach. I do have a nice then and now of some girls sat on the groins further back up the beach, but until the tide abates and I can go down and line it up, I'm not doing that just yet. But all good otherwise. We've even done a bit of AI on it. You'll see that in due course. July 12th, 19 degrees. Yeah, but it's a wind and the conditions are cloudy with a chance of thunder. So that's a nice honest sign. I said it was supposed to be raining today. I don't make it up. You've got about 5 seconds to look carefully and see if you can pick up on what I'm about to say next. Well, there we are, give it away. First part of the art trail that we were talking about the other day is returning. We're going to have a proper look at it. So we have the art trail coming back. Obviously I will film this in full when it's all there, but this is the first one that I've heard of and seen. Made out of old CDs by the look of things. I think it's called The Wave, but as you know, later on there'll be like little signs next to each one that says what they are and what they're supposed to represent. And there we are, there's another one. Okay, our stationary bird. I think I can see another bit of the art trail appeared. We'll go and see that a bit closer. Here we go, appears to be some old school desks by the look of things. Well, that brings back some memories for people, doesn't it? School desks. Ah, OSLP, that's Our Lady St Patrick's. So it must be their old desks. Of course, going for a closer look. There we go, another couple of people there. Future subscribers. They recognise me from my voice, but they're not subscribed yet. So I went into all the channel and what it's about. How do they know about me then? From her brother. Brother's of avid viewers, so hello to her brother. You'll probably recognise your sister from behind. And all good. Here we go, back to the desks. Our Lady St Patrick's. I wanted to come around the back and see if they had the old ink. Yes, there we are, I remember those. Old inkwell. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? Tap in the comments if you remember inkwells on your desks at school. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember inkwells as in using inkwells per se, But I do remember having the little hole there and being told, that's from when they used to have to dip the quill in. You're lucky, you've got a pencil. Oh, thank you, miss. There's the Crazy Golf area. Quite quiet, obviously, on a day like this. But the beautiful thing is I can see people using the tennis court. Smashing. At least it's getting some use. Isn't that great? Of course, there's the den again. With the cinema in the distance, or the old cinema in the distance, the Riviera building. And that's going to lead us over to there for our next Then and Now. Oh, so here we go. Kind of heading back now to 1918. Yep, 1918. And this would have been taken, I believe, probably from that balcony over there at the end of the cinema building. Quite possibly, but what it's doing is it's looking back up this way, this area here with the pier and the little flower beds there and the banks at the side. But more importantly, where the old aquarium has been demolished for the new toilets, looking at that, and that hasn't even been built, not even been thought of. So there we go, that's before the building that's been demolished was even thought about. The cycle of life. I've got some nice then and nows. Oh, the bowling green as well, which are going to come into play in a day or so's time. One of them at the moment is sitting in the AI program, hopefully to animate the bowlers. But that's going to be about 24 hours probably before I find out if that's worked or not. And if it hasn't worked, I can try it again in a different way. And that's another 24 hours, but it's all good. What's the rush? It's not like I'm going to stop making these videos. So we just do it another day. And there we go, into the triangle. Smashing. Now I saw a post on Facebook last night saying that the Triangle Pet Shop is being redone. And it's going to be some sort of cafe, apparently. This isn't the thing. 3 Cooks Coffee House, Jacket Potatoes. So there we go. They're doing that up. And also, the lemon tree up here has been sold as well, apparently. Let's have a quick look at that. There we are. Well, no clue as to exactly what that's going to be useful. But indeed, it has been sold. And of course, that used to be the Pickwick restaurant, which if I can find the picture, I'll drop in. Here we go. I'll assume I could find it, otherwise you'll never see this bit. Game night at Rock Bottom. Every Wednesday. Play video games, beer pong, card games, get drunk and play Mario Kart, battle shots, drunk Wheel of Fortune, loads more. 2 hours of drinks packages starting at only £15 per person. Well, why not? There we are, Rock Bottom just over there. Next to the Cantonese house where I get my curry. And the sea view over there, hiding behind the tree, where I get me sausage, egg and chips. Lovely. Busy bus stop. Oh, there we go. We'll start heading up home now. Not a bad wander. Don't want to go too long on this one. Smashing. There we go. Another walk comes to an end. I enjoyed that. Thanks for coming with me. Don't need to go to Lidl's today. I popped up there about 5 o'clock last night. And I got a comment in my comments, Chucky from Paynton. Bill, were you in Lidl's at 5 o'clock? Oh, blimey. Can't go anywhere, can I? Can't go anywhere. But all good. Always glad to say hello to people. Happy to speak to people. They recognise me. Smashing. With that, leave it for now. Hopefully it won't be pouring down tomorrow. We will have to see. We will have to see. Join me then, same time, same place. Take care. Bye.